What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then and you playing hard to get. I'll take your hand and walk you across all the fire. I'll be your saint and the ultimate primal desire. Don't leave me behind with all these monsters of the undefined. Don't blame yourself for anyone that's ever hurt you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then and you playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then and you playing hard to get.
Hello, hello. Happy Easter. Jesus is back. I don't have any plans this Easter, unfortunately. You know, we had a lot of stuff going on. I just drove back from Pennsylvania. I've been home for maybe 30 minutes. So, you know, no family or anything. I actually had to visit family is the thing. So what's up, Meow? You're playing Shadowrun? I've never played one of the Shadowrun games. I've heard of them. I know of them. I've never played them. What's up, John? Born in a bunker of Nintendo and Flame, overthinker for all the games, consoles of Thunder, McDonald's, Alive, Ball Titan Awakening, ready to rise. Happy Easter. Finally got YouTube trained to send me notifications. Fabulous. Everybody, hit the bell. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. What's up, Crow? Coast to Ghost? The boys are all here. As I expected, all the boys got to show up for the Sonic streams. I almost accidentally hit the delete button. That would have been a problem. So where are we going? We're visiting Spagonia or Chunnan. But we did the night stages for both of them, so maybe we get to do some day stages for a change. Shadowrun Returns is kind of fun, but it can be buggy. Is there like a new one? I just remember they made a multiplayer first-person shooter for the 360 based on Shadowrun, and it didn't even have like a campaign or anything. It wasn't like Syndicate. It was just like that's all they did. Let's look at Aqueduct Street. What's going on here? So you got the moon tablet from Lucia. What? You've already gone through the door. You might be chosen ones after all. And if you are, what more do I need to say? Just take this tablet. I'm sure you know by now, Lucia and I are Gaia Temple Guardians. Of course, I knew that. It's our job not only to protect the temple, but also to guide the chosen. Find all the Gaia temples and put a cap on Dark Gaia. Bust a cap in Dark Gaia as quick as you can. I should have known. I should have known this old guy was a Gaia Temple Guardian. I don't think Gaia Temple Guardians exist in the HD version of the game. We are playing Sonic Unleashed for the Wii! How's it going, Perp? I assume you attended Easter Mass today? Otto is very important to Sonic lore. More important than Wentos or anything. We love Otto, don't we? Alright, we're at the shrine. I guess we can do the day stage now. Hell yeah. Wait, look, we got enough coins to open one of these puzzle doors. Let's check it out. Is that Fox McCloud from the Super Mario movie? Oh, Fox wishes he was the werehog. Wolf wishes he was the werehog. He couldn't go beast mode like this. How's it going, Zorik? I unfortunately couldn't catch your stream last night because I was in the far reaches of Pennsylvania, but I did retweet your stream when you went live. Secret mission 1, head to the sun door at the Apotos Gaia gate. Huh? Okay. Whatever that means. Oh, look at that. What happens if I press this? Secret Soundtrack 6. Check it out later. Can I push this, or can I only pick it up? Oops. Remember that time Archie said Sonic's best friend was a turtle named... I remember Tommy... Look, I was obsessively reading Archie from, I would say, like, issue 97 to, like, I want to say around, like, 140. And there's just, like, an issue where, like, I just remember there's, like, all of a sudden, they have this issue where there's a turtle, and he's, like, dramatically dying on the cover. I'm like, who the fuck is this turtle? Why do I care? What did that do? Can I jump with this? No. What if I make like a little bridge? A box bridge. I don't know how Sega planned for me to solve this, but I'm breaking the rules. I'm sure of it. No! I had to preach at my dad's church today because he forgot it was Easter Sunday and took the week off. Oh gosh. How do you forget it's Easter? Wait, can I, like, throw it? What the fuck? Let's drop it. Yeah! Now, what do I get for my trouble? Is that, like, a 1-up? Is that all I get? Can I even make that jump? It seems like I can. Alright. These jump controls really fucking scare me. Sonic has... he dies in Sonic 06 and he comes back. My number of live... Wow, great. Thanks. Oops. Does it reset? Oh, there's something over there. And it reset the whole puzzle, so I'm not doing it again. It's just like a collectible. Yeah, you know, Sonic 06 does paint Sonic as some sort of Christ-like figure. He does beat a guy who's essentially the devil in that game. Alright, let's do a day stage, finally. I forgot the controls, though, so... Because the day stages are so few and far between that I forgot the basics of the mechanics for the game, so... Pray for me. They scheduled this trip weeks in advance and forgot to check what weekend they'd be gone. Oh, okay. It happens. I do not like either... Well, I really don't like the modern Generations remix for this track. How do I drift? Oh, it's the Y button. Okay, see? I'm lost. Oops. Excuse me for boosting. Sonic Sunday... Man, I'm not missing Sonic Sunday. It's not happening. Also, I didn't have any plans today because I had a long drive home. So, playing video games was really all I was looking forward to today. We don't even have anything like a meal plan for later. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't know if you got... Look, I'm not making the obvious joke, but my buddy Jesus, a different person from the Jesus Christ, the guy who gave me an Xbox, reactivated his Twitter. So, go follow. I forgot boost power. I forgot how big, like, wide the stages, the Sonic stages are in the Wii version of this game. Can I stomp yet? I think it's the Y button. I'm pressing the wrong button again. It's the fucking A button on every other Sonic game. Very different from Buddy. Two different guys, both great. Come on, can we wall jump here? There we go. They're both great guys, though, I promise you. Oops. We're zooming alright. Look at that background. It's kind of sad when you play the HD version. Jesus, he knows me. He knows all of us, doesn't he? Oh, I lost my S rank. I'm playing very poorly. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever done that before. Cool, cool. We did it. And I guess we gotta do, Dragon Road next, which is one of my favorite stages in the game. It's probably one of my favorite stages in all the 3D Sonic games. I don't know if I like the one in this game version of the game so much, but we'll see. Yeah, no, we'll continue playing. Remember how the Wii would tell you, like, oh, it's been 15 minutes, do you want to take a break? Your muscles are probably tired from moving, you fat piece of shit. Collect 200 rings. What are you doing today other than playing Sonic? Nothing. We might do some wedding planning. And that's kind of it. That's... We almost didn't go grocery shopping today. We managed to get into the grocery store like 20 minutes before they closed. I did it again. I hit that same wall. But, you know, I hope you guys are all having a good Easter and have some plans and you're seeing family or whatever. My family's too spread out. It's just, it's not feasible. I'll probably call my dad, though, or something. Oh, no. What am I supposed to do? Backtrack? Or do I just restart? Yeah, let's restart. Just hanging out with my daughter and watching One Piece. Hanging out with the daughter, based, watching One Piece. Kinda sus. Your family? Yeah, I mean, as I said, I was just driving back from Pennsylvania. Zorik sounds wholesome. He is very wholesome, but he is a One Piece fan, and so I have to judge him. What if I go this way? I'm just gonna sneak over here. Okay, so, you know what? That's what I get for going hog wild. Get the boost pad, Sonic. We can do it. The higher up we go, the more rings we'll get, I'm sure of it. Didn't they bring this level back in Crossworlds for some reason, or am I thinking of Team Sonic Racing? Whoa, Sonic's losing his balance. Oh, Cuddly Fuzzball. Yeah, but he plays like weird, like visual novels on stream. Which, speaking of, I just started the Silver Case the other night. And, it's okay. It's a bad sign that the game glitched out and I had to restart within 5 minutes of playing it. Oh no, did we not get enough again? Damn! We got one more than last time. I don't even want to do this. This isn't even part of the main game. Why are we doing this? Fuck, doesn't YouTube show how long the stream has been happening now? It says on my end, it says it's been 17 minutes. It doesn't say on your end, though, for some reason. We got this. We can do this. I'm taking the lower path. Because it just seems easier to get the rings down there. No, I missed him. Why would you have me backtrack, though? I don't understand. Let's go this way. Jason Griffith got paid the big bucks to yell woo repeatedly, and I'm jealous of it. I'm not gonna lie. What? I know there's a boost pad under that box. I'm a masochist. A little bit. I'm willing to put up with more things than most people are. We got a tablet. We're gonna be able to fight a boss because Eggman, for some reason, you need a special tablet to fight a robot that Eggman built. Yep, yeah, get used to that. We've been to all kinds of places, but so far nobody knows me. Yeah, I went all around the world and nobody knew you, loser. Next stop, Chunnan. Let's go, Sonic. I like awesome games, okay? Everyone knows I like awesome games. I have the best taste in games. Many are saying this. Everybody knows it. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. I love the best video games, and the best video games are Sonic games. I've been itching to play more Sonic games all week. I don't even know why I'm playing the Silver Case. I just want to play more Sonic games. Chip is a loser with no friends! It's true! Wait, hold on. What is it? I think I missed something in the chat. Oh no, you guys are just discussing the thing, the timing. I love Alone in the Dark. It's awesome. Look at this kid. Yay, Sonic. Thanks for saving Grandpa. I was so worried. Now I'm so... Get it? Because he's fat! Maybe I have a little something in my pocket. Let me see. Hey, what's this doing in here? I can't eat this. Oh, $5 from Zoso. Thank you so much, brother. Happy Easter for you and your fiance. Just woke up after my work shift for Sonic. Well, what better thing to wake up to? Well, besides the fact that it's Easter Sunday, which is a great day. Secret mission 2. I should call probably my dad and my grandfather. I gotta, you know, put in the work. Say hi to my family, you know? Get a load of this Orientalism. I know, right? This game should be canceled. No one should ever play this again. Nobody's here. Let's look somewhere else. Why don't we steal some of those pots, though? They delayed our Legends of the Galactic Heroes marathon to tonight rather than the afternoon. How come? For Easter? Oh, Soy Jack guy. I forgot about him. Shuifan. For rescuing the Elder, you have earned a well-deserved rest. What? Gaia Temple? Haven't heard of it. The Elder would be the one to talk to about that. Let me take a sip of my coffee from my Sonic the Hedgehog mug. You can't see it, but I have a Sonic mug. Ah. His video game tastes are under attack. Yeah, I like good games like Balan. First of all, I haven't played Balan Wonderworld, but I have it, and I want to play it. And I do like DMC2, okay? There's nothing wrong with DMC2. If it wasn't called Devil May Cry, most people would be like, 10 reasons this forgotten PS2 action game is a masterpiece, okay? Words can't express how grateful I am to you two. My appreciation knows no bounds. I deeply, respectfully, and heartfully thank you. I have entrusted Howling with something you've been looking for. I believe you'll find her sitting on a bench down the street. Wow. What a great spot for holding onto a sacred object. Little Nightmares looking NPCs. Leave them alone. I love the Sonic Unleashed NPCs. Baddie alert. Where is the Howling Rule 34? You not only save the Elder, but you're going to fix the whole planet. Jeez. Fix the whole planet and bitches be like, yeah, you forgot the milk dough. It sure is a big world. Oh, I almost forgot the Elder gave me something, blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be very valuable, and we're sure we can trust you with it. Ah, we can do another day stage. Sonic Unleashed has the best, and it does. DMC2 is trash. No, I'm talking about Devil May Cry 2. Unironically, I love Devil May Cry 2. I like it more than Devil May Cry 5. Is the Choid thirsty for Sonic Cock? Just think this was the same year. I know. The last, was this the last main game? I think it was the last main game with the 4Kids cast. What a shame. What a downgrade we've suffered for over a decade. Everyone acts like DMC2 is this big stinky pile, and the only criticism you ever get from it is, the maps are too big. I like the big maps. I like the exploration. I should finish Bayonetta also. I've never finished it. I always start the first one. I've played 2, I've played 3. I never finished the first one. Do you think the Sonic Cock is bigger as a werehog? Yeah, and it's barbed. Alright, we're doing a day stage. It's my favorite one. This stage looks cool as fuck in the HD version. I don't know about this one. I don't remember.
Here we
His werehog. Oh yeah, this one's kind of boring on the Wii version. It's a lot of running on water, which is also something they did in the DLC for the HD version. Just like, there's entire stages where you're just running on water. It's incredibly stressful. I didn't like the DLC for this game very much. It just was like ROM hack tier, like bullshit stage design. The base stages were great though. Fuck you, Sonic. Why did you drop all momentum? Fuck. That's also something she's so true. I do be living in China, though. My life is like a video game. I would love to visit China. I don't care how horrible their government is. I would still love to visit it. I hope you guys are enjoying these Sonic stages, because they're probably going to be the last ones we see for quite a while. There's like almost no enemies in these stages, I just noticed. I know they're kind of inconsequential in the Boost games, but I don't know. I always like the design for Sonic enemies, so it's kind of a shame. And I really like the egg fighters. They're like the best version of the egg pawns from Sonic Heroes. No, I boosted too soon. Wuhan Lab Zone. Alright, we got this. Oh, I don't have any boosts. It's over. It's over for me. can. I think you can cut those corners a bit. I'm gonna try it. Actually, I don't have enough rings. Let's do it. Hell yeah. I'm awesome. I'm not so awesome. I ran right into the fucking spears that Guan Yu is hailing at me from the sky or something. Oh my gosh. No! Guan Yu from Exactly! I know so much about the Three Kingdoms just from Dynasty Warriors. I really should finally read those copies of Romance of the Three Kingdoms my brother gave me. I actually got them for him, and then he, like, finished them, and he just gave them back to me to read. I would stream Dynasty Warriors all the time, but like, I don't know if it makes for fun streaming. I don't think anyone really cares about how many times I'm gonna mash the fucking button. Oh, I could have gone on that special spring. Oh no! I went right into that guy. In my day, we had proper chads like Movie Bob. Now we have quarter and clavicular. Man, what is wrong with Jeremy Hambley? Like, how has he not learned to just not acknowledge the people that are trying to fuck with him? It's that simple. Just ignore them. They could say whatever they want, but if you just ignore it, it's like. But he's crashing out. He's posting DMs where he's DMing Worski and Worski's just fucking ignoring him. It's crazy. I'm mentioning I was playing that to a girl in high school, and she thought it was called Dynasty Warriors. Man, I loved Dynasty Warriors Origins, but man, not being able to play as the hot babes in it was kind of a bummer. I was playing Warriors Orochi 3 a couple weeks ago, and it's like, yes, Momiji from Ninja Gaiden 2, exactly who I want in my game. Has anyone seen the Mario movie yet? I plan on seeing it. I'm not going to go see it in theaters. I'm going to catch it in my free time when it comes to streaming. If it's not a... Look, I can't justify being an old man walking into a movie theater. I'm not an old man, okay? I misspoke. That was a Freudian slip, okay? An adult man walking into a children's movie with his fiancée with no children. That's embarrassing. No! Your brother and I went to see Puss in Boots. I mean, the last movie me and my younger brother went to see, I think in theaters together, was the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movie, which everyone hated, but we liked. Wait, I didn't take damage from hitting that robot? What kind of Sonic game is this? Look at that action chain. Cool. Give me more rings. No! It's over. It was not horrible. It was awesome, okay? It was the best Ninja Turtles movie. Easily. Your daughter loved it. You thought it made 0 sense. It was just Nintendo member berries. Look, if any game company is allowed to do member berries, it's Nintendo. They're legally allowed to do member berries until the end of time because they're kind of like the only console manufacturer still standing from the 80s. Keep fucking that up. And that's costing me rings. I can't call myself the king of the ring if I keep missing rings. Not boosting, because that's going to fuck me up. Send me back. You have to go back. where you came from, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. Has any media literacy type tried to say Sonic the Hedgehog the movie is pro-immigrant? Remember Legendary? Oh, yes, the classic stream. See, how can you say I like bad games when I didn't like Legendary? Miyamoto said this was the real Mario, and the first time Mario has ever been real, and that Hollywood movies are way better than it. Is that actually what he said? I saw people talking about that, but... You know, he is kind of... He's probably got, like, a touch of the dementia in his old age. We all saw what he did to Star Fox Zero. I have to dodge the jars. Oh my god, we're playing Sonic and the Secret Rings again! I want to play Secret Rings again, too. I might have to stream, like, me doing, like, side quests or something in that. You know, I had a really tough time streaming Alf Layla Walayla, but that won't stop me from having a good old time playing more Secret Rings. He did simp for Hollywood. What an idiot. What a bozo. What's the last thing that he made that was good anyway, besides, like, Pikmin? Hell yeah. Not a single one. Hotel Mario! Rosalina is in the movie Less Than Foxes. I know, and poor Brie Larson. She was so excited to play Rosalina. The 07 animated movie was way better. No! We stand the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles in this house. Hey, that was pretty exciting, huh? Want to do 7 Werehog stages now? Oh no, we gotta go. Probably have to fight the. Oh, it's the Egg Devil Ray. Now I remember the name of it. Ha ha ha. We gotta go talk to Professor Pickle though. You can never tell if I'm trolling or not. Look, man. Here's the thing. The thing that makes me really good at rage baiting people is that 99% of the time I mean it. That's what's so great about rage baiting people. All you have to do is just be honest. Tell them the truth.
Oh, I've been expecting you, Sonic. You've done a fine job collecting tablet fragments. We don't have any time to waste. Go and open the door immediately. And pay Otto a visit.
What? Oh, right. Otto is like Professor Pickle's best bud in this game.
It's because of him, in fact, that I embarked on a research career.
That guy's older than you? I wonder who conceived the idea to use tablets as key. Quite clever. Indeed. Indeed, Amy. Quite clever. You should pay 2 e-girls to stream with you and talk about your inane life. I could get my fiance to come on stream. And then maybe, I don't know, my sister or my friend's wife could come hang out, and I'd be like, look, I'm gonna babble about going to the grocery store, okay? I'm gonna talk about how I don't get enough sleep because I drink too much. Streaming on Easter? Indeed. I just got home from a long drive from Pennsylvania. I hope you're all having a great Easter, though. Otto, the most important character, unleashed we. Oh, I keep saying unleashed, and it's fucking me up. You don't get this. It's true. Pathetic Xbox cells missing out on the Otto lore. If you'd be so kind as to hand over your tablet fragments. Even though Spagonia is supposed to be Spain, Professor Pickle doesn't speak with a Spanish accent. A tablet to open the temple door. I'm gonna say Philadelphia. It's a little brown. It's a little too brown. I'm not gonna lie. There was like a bunch of like things. We went to like George Washington's house, and there were like all these tablets that they like ripped down, which apparently like were just like big long diatribes about how he had slaves. And so instead they put like a bunch of printer paper up, and people wrote, "Fuck Trump, fuck ICE," and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about slaves. I'm here to see George Washington's house, okay? Got this Marvel Maximum collection. It has Maximum Carnage on it, and oh yeah, I heard about that. I think they've released it through limited run, unfortunately, so I will not be buying. If it's not through limited run, maybe I will. But why bother when I could just get an original cartridge and play it on my Sega 32X? Actually, there's a Sega 32X Spider-Man game from Blue Sky Studios, the people who made Vector Man, and it is one of the rarest 32X games. It costs over $1,000. Used to have an SNES, but it's stuck in storage. Oh, it sucks. Oh yeah, we gotta fight the Egg Devil Ray. So it's Eggman in the robot in the Wii version, but in the HD version, it's the little hand robots that come off of the egg fighters. I don't know why they made that change. I think there was just not coordination between Dimps and Sonic Team or something. You don't see Eggman though, you just hear him yelling. Oh yeah, he says "you little" a lot in this fight, so get used to that. He doesn't say it as much in the HD version. Can't cheese him though. You little. Yeah, the boss themes in this game are great. You'd think for all like the big band instruments they got going, like Sonic Lost World would have had a better soundtrack, but no. I also think this one's probably a lot easier than the HD version. My Wii title being technically inferior than other ports? I mean, I like when a Wii game is a totally different version than the other console version, because then it's like, ooh, I get to play a new version of the same game. They did the same thing with the Forgotten Sands. What I need to get is like a 3DS emulator or something so I can play the 3DS version of Generations again. Which I really just want to play because I love Mushroom Hill Zone, and they remade that stage in that one. How do you like smelling my ass, Eggman? You fat fucker. Dead Rising Wii is, yeah, and it's made on the Resident Evil 4 engine. Capcom actually, Sengoku Basara is pretty much like identical between the PS3 and Wii versions. It runs at 60 FPS on both versions. It's just like the Wii version, like the colors are a little washed out, and it's obviously in standard definition. But that's a great game. So that's the best Dynasty Warriors ripoff ever. You want to play Force Unleashed on Wii? I see it's got a lot more content than it. So if you buy the remastered version that they released on like consoles and stuff, that is the Wii version. It is not the HD version running on what the goofy like GTA 4 engine. So you can get the remaster and it's good. I do recommend it. I got the Star Wars, I think it's called like Heritage Pack or something, and it has Force Unleashed, KOTOR 1 and 2, Jedi Outcast, what's that other one? Jedi Academy, and Pod Racing. Kung Fu Panda came out. 2008 really was a year to be alive, wasn't it?
Not a bad toy, but playtime's over, pal.
Yeah, tell him. Tell him, Jason Griffith, Sonic. All right, we got to the next Gaia Temple. How many is that now? 3? We did the one in Chunnan. We fought the Dark Gaia Phoenix. We fought the Egg Beetle, so we did the one in Missouri. So now we're doing Spagonia. I assume we did one in Apoto, so that leaves 3 more. So that means we've got Eskimo Land, Eggman Land. What else? Oh, Adabat. I love Adabat. That's got like some of the best music in the game. I don't know if we'll get to Eggman Land today, but I would like to. You think Sonic Frontiers VA was weird? I got used to it after playing for a while, but yeah, I thought it was weird when I first started playing too. I personally think it's the best Roger Smith has sounded. I know a lot. Everyone calls him Fat Deku. I don't know what that means. I don't watch My Hero Academia. I'm white. I'm sorry. Maybe Professor Pickle has found a new destination for us by now. Let's go back to the professor's office. We haven't been there for 5 minutes. Eggman calling you out personally. What a detractor. I'm going to leak my DMs with Eggman. You can now switch between night and day on this continent. Try talking to people at different times. What if I just came to your house at 2 in the morning because I thought it'd be interesting to check out what would happen if I knocked on your door at night. Digital study of the Gaia manuscripts has yielded new information. Your next destination is the frigid region of snow and ice, Alaska. You need to consult the local... Oh, we're doing some Werehog levels. How am I toxic? Alaska. Amy's current voice actor was at her least annoying in Sonic Frontiers. So that's what I will say about that. I will be buying Sonic Frontiers Ultimate Edition because I just collect Sonic games. I already have it on PS5. I have it on Switch. I am going to get the Switch 2 version because I think it's supposed to be a Switch 2 exclusive. Oh, we meet again. Listen, I apologize for that odd favor I asked you for last time. And what brings you... Oh, right. Her husband was being a slacker. What, you think I know more about the shrine than I let on? Ah, very intuitive. Yes, my husband and I are guardians of the... Oh my goodness. The 2 people in this village? My husband, Jari Thuri, has the other tablet you'll need to get further into the shrine. But lately he's been acting really strange at night. You better try asking him yourself. Will they fix the pop-in for the deluxe version? I hope so. I just can't wait to have it at 60 FPS on the Switch. Ian wanted him to do a deeper voice and said he writes Sonic in accordance with Ryan's regular voice in mind. Interesting. Maybe just write the character and let the voice actor figure it out. Power Rangers Turbo or the Mighty I don't watch Power Rangers. I didn't even watch it as a kid. I didn't really... If it wasn't a cartoon as a kid, I didn't want to watch it, which is ironic because as an adult, I almost never want to watch animation. Oh, he's black-pilled. Oh, it's you. I haven't been able to look my wife in the eye since then. I'm so embarrassed. What, do I know anything about a tablet, you ask? I guess that depends. If you listen to my troubles, I just might have something like that for you. You have to listen to me, bitch, before you can proceed with the game. When is the next... It'll be out when it's out. Ever since my wife found out what happened, he's been calling me a big chicken. Oh, wow. I would just blow my brains out at that point, bro. Like, it's over. Here I am, supposed to be one of the guardians of the temple, but I let everybody down. Say, what do you think? You don't think I'm a big chicken, do you? I'm just gonna lie so I get what I want. You think? Ha 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 ha. Right, that's what I said. I'm no chicken. You're a good guy. I'm feeling more confident already. Thanks a lot. Oh, and here you go. Yeah, what does the chicken say? Cuckoo! Obtain the 4th continent's moon tablet. Yes! Oh, yeah. I see you got the tablet. The shrine is right over there. Be careful. Oh boy, guys, I hope you're excited for about 30 minutes of Werehog gameplay. It deep fries him into a big piece of chicken. I'd be depressed too if I lived in Antarctica. Yeah. I wouldn't. I would love it. I would be so isolated and be so cold. That's exactly what I want. Let's check out one of these other puzzle rooms over here. They do that to a guy in Danganronpa. The only guy I ever knew who played Danganronpa before to work. When I worked in retail, there was this guy who would wear like a denim vest. And he was super annoying and cringe. And he kept trying to tell me to play Danganronpa. And I'm like, no. Alright, I gotta... Oh, I carry this, and then I can go under the light. Can I open this? No? Why the frig not? What if I go fast? Alright, let's go into the light. Let's see what happens. Sonic slaps these with... Yeah, it's never ending. Sonic Sunday is eternal. Bash my head. Why am I still staying as Sonic? It's dark in here. Right, there we go. They give you like a little bit of time. And that's not really how it works. Dimp's just making shit up. You bought Kieran that game? He's like, oh, let me play it. What JRPG should I play? And I'm like, play Final Fantasy. And it's like, I will never play Final... It's like, why do you want to play fucking JRPGs if you're not going to play Final Fantasy? Alright, we got the door open. Now I gotta wait till I turn back. Any minute now. When the hell are we getting the next 3D Sonic game? Frontiers was like 4 years ago. It was 2022. Shadow Generations doesn't count. It's like half a game. Link becoming wolf. Oh, you sweet. Sonic becoming wolf. Hello, human resources. No, the Werehog is way cooler than Link's wolf form. He's got cool, like, spiky cleats. Look at him. And his arms stretch. Link can't do that. Link can't do shit. I collected everything in this area. Awesome. I'm out of here. Why does this ancient temple have a functioning conveyor belt? Alright. Werehog time. You know what? I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee because I'm out and I need to keep some pep in my step so I don't rage too hard at these fucking terrible Werehog controls. So, I'll be right back. I'm not going to the away screen. It'll be a minute. Okay. The screen with the camera was on the whole time, huh? I could just play... No! 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 What do you want me to play, Evan? You know what? Let's play some more Knuckles Chaotix. Let's play that again. I can't stop thinking about it. Ever since I got my 32X, all I want to do is play Knuckles Chaotix. It's driving me insane. Play Silent Hill 4. I don't have Silent Hill 4, but I do have Downpour. So, well, my stream on Tuesday is going to be either... It's either going to be Downpour or Metroid Other M, depending on whether or not Eli gets that thumbnail done for me in time. If he doesn't, then I'll probably do Silent Hill Downpour. I'm not gonna rush Genius. Let's be real. Going insane too, seeing all this. You would okay, Star Wars slop guy. Which, speaking of, I actually just ordered a copy of the Star Wars arcade game for the Sega 32X Because I have a 32X, and that's like one of the only games on it that's not like $400. That and like Cosmic Carnage. For a really short Sega game, you could play. There's the Ocean Hunter. I don't know what that is. Never heard of that. What's up, Fallon? You showed up just in time for more Werehog. I don't remember this stage being particularly egregious, though, like the other ones. It's not as bad as Chun Nan. We'll see, though. I might put my foot in my mouth. And not for entertainment reasons. It's fun to arcade. Oh, I love a rail shooter. You get Opus clips and auto clip like a dozen shorts and spam daily highlights from your streams for increased subs. I should. I really should. It's just. I was already compiling just like a video compilation of me crashing out on Sonic bosses. It's like $8 a month. Proven himself to be a poser Sonic fan. Oh my god. First of all, you're DMing me while I'm like 200 miles away from home. And you're talking about like some character named Nikki in like a Japanese Sonic comic from the 90s. Who the fuck knows anything about that? Kieran's still got to send me those copies of Sonic the comic that he has lying around. Which, to be fair, I still haven't sent the copy of Broken Sword I got for him. So, fair is fair, I guess. Opus Clips. Is this like a service, or is it like... I'm sending enough donations to pay for all of it. Oh, yeah, some awesome platforming. Woohoo! Yeah! Mario Galaxy Who, am I right? Nick the Hedgehog has a serious cocaine problem, but his mom pays for it. He also has 5 children and works at a small Minnesota law firm. You get the monthly... I'll do some research into it. I should upload more clips. Like the quartering does. I could be the next quartering, guys. I will say, I think this particular Werehog stage is my least favorite one in the HD version of the game. Not for any particular reason other than it's just kind of like boring. On Sonic Mania. Once every other day. Upload once a day or once every other day. I mean, I could probably get 1 million clips out of the Alone in the Dark streams alone because that was an insane game. Insanely good. Don't take that out of context. I meant it was good. It was better than Resident Evil 4 Remake, objectively, in every conceivable way. I will absolutely play Alone in the Dark again. I will never play Resident Evil 4 Remake again. I hated that game. Oh my god, balls! Next quartering, I got a thirst after Melanie Mac. Oh no, you know what? Never mind. I could never stoop that low. Trolling. No! I'm not suppressed. I hated Resident Evil 4 Remake. Quartering actually wanted Melanie Mac. He'd be lifting weights, but he's not. He's not about it. No, he's lazy. He's a bum. You look. One of the key elements of being a simp is being also a completely ineffectual male. So that's why he's the ultra simp. Because the ice is cracked. What if I fall through? What are these guys? I don't think these guys are in the HD version. What are they, bombs? Oh my god! Look, the battle music is one thing, but the excessively long drum solo really is it's a bit much. Oh no! Woo! Still trying to figure out the cognitive dissonance of attacking Gooner games while your entire online identity is being a Tomb Raider fan. She's the worst. I wish she stayed off the internet. She reopened her Twitter. How annoying. And her voice is, like, horrific. Like, how? How do you listen to that? Yeah, die! Oh, he got out of there. Never mind. This guy's just gonna teleport away from me forever. Based in Flower Mac build. Wait, hold on. What did Crow say? Wait, is Melanie Mac single? No, she's married. She just got married. I think to like a Chinese guy or something. Which I guess is better than H. Pearl Davis. It's over. Oh, come on, Crow. You can do better than a piece of mid like that. Alright, there's the first one!
Wow, I rule.
Trying an Asian cosplayer? Cringe. Damn, I was off by 15 seconds! I can't wait to get to Eggman Land. I love Eggman Land. One of the best final stages in a Sonic game. Dark Side Thor? What? How? Because I didn't get an S. Did DSP play this after they did the recompiled version? She's very obnoxious with the anti-Gooner Christian crap. I asked her one time if she was offended by like a sex scene in Witcher 3, and she said yes, and I'm like shaking my head. Yeah, she's a huge hypocrite. But like calling someone out for being a hypocrite on the internet is like, so what? Like yeah, everyone on the internet acts like a hypocrite from time to time. Either too low IQ or too high IQ to enjoy Sonic, and I'm not sure which. You don't have the level of autistic fixation I have. I can literally sit down and play through all the Sega Genesis games multiple times in a single day, just because it is like it's I don't know what to compare it to. It's like the Shape Store for me. I'm amazed by it every time I'm looking at it. Every time I get to Collision Chaos Zone, I'm just like, ugh, like it placates me from having like a violent spur gout. And Knuckles Chaotix is the same way. There's something about like the moving shapes, especially in the old Sonic games. A lot of moving geometric shapes. Should I download the BioLizard mod for Crossworlds? Someone put the BioLizard in Crossworlds? Hell yeah. I'd rather play as him than like fucking Yakuza guy. Got 100% on Jedi Power Battle, so I can't talk. But did you do it 3 times like I did with Sonic Unleashed? Are you that autistic? I mean, you're very autistic about Star Wars. It's fine. That's fine. Everyone has their thing that they're obsessed with. And for me, it's Sonic. Even on sale, Crossworlds is $48. Is it worth it for that price? There's borderline no single-player content. It's very bare bones if you're not going to play online. I bought it. I enjoyed it. I did all the time trials. I got A ranks on every stage. So I could unlock all the music because that game's soundtrack fucking sucks. And I'll play it when like my brother comes over. Or I could play it online. I could stream it online. I'm not, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it for if you're not like a die-hard Sonic guy. I don't recommend it at that price. I'm not strong enough to ever 100% that game. I've mentioned this before. There's this TMNT game for the GameCube called Mutant Melee, and my brother 100%ed it, and like we lost the memory card with that save file, and he tried to do it on our other memory card, and he's like, I don't remember how I did this. It's impossible. it's fucking insane. It wasn't fun, and I only did it for a joke. And yeah, you know, just kind of like how I did a little. I played Killzone 2 on the highest difficulty just for a gaff. Yeah, what a mistake that was. You'll do a video on it as well. Oh, cool. I don't know if I hit you with that sub, so I should. I'll have to, checkpoint. Hold on. I'm gonna write your username down so I remember to sub you after the stream. I don't want to forget. Kieran played through Kingdom Hearts today. It was amazing. Well, I'm happy for him. I'm not a fan of Kingdom Hearts. I like the original Nier. I've described the original Nier as like Kingdom Hearts without all the stupid Disney crap. Got 100% on Arkham Asylum 2, and I tried to do Arkham City and got filtered. It's too fucking much. I did Arkham City. I have yet to complete Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is like... Look, I'll do the Riddler puzzles. I'll do the combat challenges, but you cannot make me drive a car. I do not want to play a racing game. Kieran does not go live on YouTube anymore because he's been having chat issues, so he's only been streaming on Twitch. I'm also the guy who's still playing Sonic 06 on the... I mean, bro, I was playing Sonic 06 last year on the PS3, and I'll probably play it again. It's not the last time I'm gonna play it, that's for sure. I fucking love Sonic 06. I really should get a 360 copy, though, just to have in my collection. I beat all of them, but Arkham Knight has the most obnoxious side missions. It does. The entire, Two-Face story feels like pointless. You don't use Twitch? Yeah, I don't really use it either if I can avoid it. I will make that sacrifice for Kieran, though, because he's my bro. I'll watch Twitch for Kieran and Saber. And Zorik if he goes live at a time that I'm fucking able to catch him streaming. Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 is so good. Kieran hates Resident Evil 6 because he has bad taste, unlike me. Played Arkham Knight on PS4 a long time ago. It's actually easier than Arkham City. Yeah, but I don't want to drive around. What is this? Like, what is happening? This is spawning a bunch of little baby dinosaurs that I have to beat up. RE6 is... Liar! Liar, Sebastian! Heard RE6 on streams. RE6 is so good. Me and Kieran streamed RE6 a couple times. And Kieran could not stomach it and could not make it all the way through Jake's campaign. But I was having a blast. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll arrange it with like Zorik or something. Like we'll have to stream it together. I need another homie to tap. But Zorik has a child though, so he might not be able to stream video games with me. He has to do boring adult stuff. Jake's campaign is the worst one. What other campaign has the awesome avalanche section? Exactly, Zorik has it. I knew it. I knew it. We have to arrange a time to make it happen. Zorik has to tell his poor daughter, like, sorry, dinner's not getting made. I have to play video games on the internet. Never see any of you. I try to catch it, and YouTube. I'm gonna have to put the notifications on for you too, because I don't get any notice when you're live. I caught one of your Star Wars streams, and I was like in the chat fucking around, and I got to do it again. Little girl starving to death on Easter. Sorry, I'm watching my buddy stream Sonic the Hedgehog. Look, we all got to make sacrifices, okay? This is a long-ass level. 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Look at these. Look at that beautiful Aurora Borealis. You know, I was thinking driving back from Pennsylvania, like, Pennsylvania is a lot like New York, where it's actually such a beautiful state that's just coagulated around one ugly city. And it's like, man, that's why everyone wants to come to America, because we're the most beautiful country in the world. I understand the whole Moloch thing now. Thanks, RE6. Thanks, Sonic. I'm jumping for it. I'm gonna risk it all. Sorry, honey, Dad's gotta play a decade-old video game with his internet friend. There's some cold dino nuggies on the counter that may or may not have mercury in them. Can I get up there? Can I jump high enough? Wow, they really hid that one. Orwell speaks of this. Yeah, Orwell was talking about like children ratting out gamer dads to CPS for not feeding them, and it was like, it truly was a dark time in the Soviet Union when gamers just couldn't play video games. Saw a Zitter post of a JP man who thought he could explore all of Texas in one day. No. Texas? You couldn't explore, like, you probably couldn't have explored all of New Jersey in one day. Can I throw this? Hell yeah, fuck you. This is so nerve-wracking. The jumping for the werehog is so bad. Oh, I bet I gotta fight something, right? No? Oh. A gift from the Sonic gods.
Wow, I rule!
Until you go to Vegas and see hobos everywhere. Well, every city is ugly. Every city ruins every state it's in. Like, New York all coagulates around New York City, and it's like, it's horrible. But then every other part of New York is beautiful. Takes 30 hours to cross Texas? That's crazy. Physically impossible to see in a day. From like 12 in the morning to 12 at night, yeah, you couldn't do it. Oh, the poor Japanese. They don't know what they're getting into trying to explore the United States. The greatest country on Earth, by the way. I can't wait for July 4th. I'm gonna eat like 10 hot dogs. Is Las Vegas hold the same for Nevada, or is it the point to visit? I bet there's a lot of nice things in Nevada that aren't Las Vegas. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather. Well, unfortunately, they already have in the state of New York because Kathy Hochul is the fucking governor. Alright. What do they want me to... This is like a puzzle room. This is pretty complicated for this game. This looks like some Soul Reaver shit. I assume it's on a timer. Can you believe the hacks at IGN gave this a 7 while they gave the HD version a 4? We should boil them. We should boil them in hot excrement. Went through Texas on a train once and it was dismal. 30 hours of red clay and desert. But I would find that fascinating as someone from New York who only knows various swamps and mountains. Like, New York is basically Middle Earth. Tolkien spoke of this. He said that the state of New York is essentially what he envisioned in Lord of the Rings. And you can quote me on that. That's 100% factual. I'm not making that up. C.S. Lewis also said the same thing. Probably. Saying we should boil it was really funny in almost all connotations. I'm just trying to think of, like, what's a horrible way to inflict pain upon someone. And I think anyone who gives Sonic Unleashed on the HD consoles a poor review should suffer forever. You're trying to move to upstate. You should. Upstate New York is beautiful. Unfortunately, I found out that we may have to move slightly further downstate, but it's for monetary reasons. Hold on, what is Sebastian saying? I live right in between California and Nevada because I live in South Lake Tahoe, and there's a lot of... Oh my god, that's moving! A lot of Nevada that isn't bad. Just embarrassing because it's like one of the biggest tourist attractions in the world. When I went to Vegas, I saw like 12 hobos outside. There was a lot of homeless people in Philadelphia, but I got the impression they were actually homeless and not like fake homeless people asking for money, which is what you see all over New York City. Mordor is actually hard. Look, the bridges to New York City are like the Black Gate of Mordor. That's why it's to the east of everything else in the state. Also pricey. Where do you live vaguely without doxing yourself? I'm probably like an hour and a half from the city. And we're probably gonna move like 30 minutes closer. Which is not ideal for either of us, but if that's where the money is, that's where we will go. Been South US my whole life. Alright, we gotta do some ice walking. Is it slippery? Doesn't seem to be. Why do they make that noise? I don't like that. No! Stop sprinting! Ooh. I don't like that he, like, gradually picks up speed. In the HD version, he just moves slow or he moves fast. Those are your options. Alright, where's the last one? How many do I have? Oh, did I get them all? Alright. Moving for work? Yeah, for my fiance's work. I work remotely, so I can just carry my job anywhere. They forgot to add ice physics, which is ironic, because the HD version, the ice physics are like the whole thing. The whole level is you just slipping and sliding all over the place. What the fuck? I hope I don't have to restart. Okay, cool. Oh, there's water down there. The Sonic dies in the cold. Can I go to IGN's offices and scream betrayal? Probably. I'd be like Ethan Ralph outside of Elijah Schaffer's office. Which, total Ralph dub. By the way, it was like a slow burn, but Elijah Schaffer has lost his fucking mind. So, Ralph wins again. Voice actor put his soul into that scream. I was reading online, because I'm always reading the Sonic Wiki, because it's like just a thing that I do. Jason Griffith was apparently sick during the recording for this game, which is weird, because this is like the best performance he put in the whole series for Sonic. They need to paint pictures of tunnels for you to run into. But I love Jason Griffith. I miss him. I miss him so much. If I ever meet him, I will have him sign my copy of Shadow the Hedgehog that was also signed by Julian K. I'm very... I'm just gonna have every Sonic adjacent person I can find sign that thing. I just scrolled... Yeah, man. Although the Sonic Wiki is, like, woefully underpopulated with information, depending on what you're looking for. Like, there's borderline nothing on Knuckles Chaotix, which is weird. You get more information on Wikipedia about that game, which is embarrassing. Can I go, like, super mode? Or just... Oh, okay, the meter doesn't need to be full. I like that these big guys have their own specific theme song. I don't think you ever fight the big fat guys that are in the HD one, though. Look at those physics on the club. Remote work. It's just reading. No, I couldn't sleep last night. I'm at my friend's apartment in Pennsylvania, and I'm like sleep on the couch, and I can't sleep. It's like, why don't I read the Sonic Wiki for a bit? The Old Testament speaks of this. I study the text, just not the text that anyone expects anyone to read. I do have the Sonic Encyclopedia. I should give that a read. I should read that thing cover to cover. There's still more level? I bet there is. I bet that's not the end of it. At least I got the S. I got an S even though I died. There are levels that I haven't died in that I didn't get S's in because I was off by like 10 seconds. Because it's not score-based in this game. Oh yeah, no, we're done. Thank goodness. But we probably gotta fight that like goofy worm thing that you fight in Halaska now. Now we have more tablet fragments. Oh my god, why do we gotta keep going back to Spagonia? Look at the generosity of Unleashed. It allowed me to take a break from the harrowing Werehog stages. Look, I gotta scroll the Sonic Wiki because, like, what else am I gonna read? Kiwi Farms? There's no good lolcows anymore.
Oh, Sonic, it's good to have you back. I've been so busy, I've not even had time for you fat bastard. So I'll get right to the point. Your destination is
Your destination is the Halaska? What? You're such a busy guy. You haven't even had any. We haven't even had any quality time. Not canon. Get that out of here. Axe Sword bugged ranking systems, dude. Sonic Wiki ASM. I'll read the encyclopedia on stream, and you guys can fall asleep to it. Hamley's doing a really good job reviving the brand. What's the point of new lolcows anyway? They all just want attention. Well, hold on, let's find someone. Oh my god, that's what I was gonna do already. I love how Jersh told him to pull up like 4 months ago. Yeah, it's weird when like they just don't learn. Jerry Pekka.
What do you know? You've got the tablet fragments. You might be the chosen ones after all. I know I've been saying a lot of silly stuff and I apologize. That was all just a ruse, you see. I was only pretending to be retarded. You probably thought I was just a doddering old man, but I can put the tablet fragments together.
That Jar Authority, the Guardians too, but my role is special, don't you know? See, I know how to assemble, I know how to put these two things that slot easily into each other together. No one else can do that. Not much we villagers can do about the crazy things going on in the world, but you fellows... What? Where was I? Would you like some seal blubber? I want to see you introduce our new Japanese Twitter friends to Sonic America style. Alright, we gotta fight the boss. Well, I say there's not good lolcows anymore, by which I mean to say it's mostly like e-celebs who fell off. It's not like true, honest-to-God weirdos anymore. Those are the ones that I like Chris Chan, Justin RPG, King Cobra. Like that's that premium stuff. All right, let's fight this boss. I forget what this one's called. It's like the Dark Moray or something, right? Oh yeah, we're getting a compressed 360 cutscene. First one we've gotten in a while. The problem is that true lolcows are too exposed to the masses to give them shame, so you get irony instead of very weird sincerity. True. Never used Kiwi Farms in my life, and I've only heard about it because of watching Synthetic Man streams, which is ironic because he has his own forum thread now. I think he does anyway. Because he keeps crashing out and exposing embarrassing personal information about himself. No, the only, like, real lolcow we have right now is, like, Bossman Jack. Who, to be fair, is incredible. One of the best lolcows in WoW. We gotta break his generators that someone built for him, question mark? Who the fuck is... Oh my god, Fallon. I'm gonna have to send you, like, a good video breakdown of him. But he's a guy in Virginia, because Virginia is a cursed state, who is addicted to gambling. Guy on the saxophone going off! Fuck. I don't remember what the trick is to this guy, honestly. Like, as far as bosses in this game goes, even in the HD version, he's the one I, like, refight the least, because he's just like, who wants to fucking fight this thing? This thing's stupid. And then, you know, I would refight the Egg Dragoon, but, Sega has decided that every single game will feature a fight with the Egg Dragoon from now on. Complete Family Breaker. Oh my god, it's so funny. He keeps punching his door down and his dad just like props it up on the wall. It's good stuff. He keeps. I hope he stays out of jail because he keeps going to jail because he keeps doing crack. But that's just very. Look, man, you need to see it. We gotta hit him on his giant head pimple. Is he the buff guy who keeps losing all his money and crashing out? I mean, he keeps losing his money and crashing out, but I wouldn't call him buff. He's just like some like white trash guy in his 20s from Virginia. And he like he'll lose all his money and then immediately start begging people to give him money. Why did he swallow those? Why does he have those in his tum-tum? Where is all of our liquid nitrogen? Dark moray with a liquid nitrogen shaved belly. Nope, I don't know. When you search for what's his winning 19k roulette and losing all with this, but yes, he does do that a lot. He does make me want to take up gambling. If he can win money, I probably can. Right? Like they say, you know, real gamblers always give up right when they're... gamblers always give up... 90% of gamblers give up right before they're going to win big. Turkey Tom made it... Oh, man. Couldn't pay me to watch a Turkey Tom video for any amount of time. Never liked him. Always thought he was annoying. Gulp, the Egg Dragoon is right behind me, isn't he? Gulp! Is Eggman a lol cow? I mean... Yes, probably. He keeps trying to... He has a good business model going, selling robots to the government, and he just keeps dumping all his money into stupid endeavors like building an amusement park with his face all over it. Like Turkey Tom, he isn't even Turkish or anything. I like the average Turkish person more than Turkey Tom. Just like you, Fallon. You're my top Turk. No, I just heard him once on a Mad at the Internet live stream, and I was like, oh, this guy's annoying. Same thing with Sven Stoffels. I will not be buying Butch Killigan. No, thank you. He's very annoying. Well, of course, you're my top Turk, Fallon. Who else could it be? You're like, you know, God saw me getting angry at Hassan on the internet, and he said, I will introduce you to the most upstanding, finest Turkish person that has ever existed to make up for your suffering. Anyone would have a 2,000-page thread on Kiwi Farms, Kiwi being an actual Mobian on Sonic Earth. Eggman's like an Elon Musk type lolcow. He's constantly like he would act stupid on the internet and say dumb shit, but he would have like a successful business empire. Can I like dodge roll this? Hell yeah. I gotta practice the mechanics more. This bee is fucking annoying me. I need him to hawk to a... Ack! I need him to do the move where he like bangs his head on the ground. Oh, gee whiz, dude. Poop Pants Jared wishes he was Eggman. He needs to do something about his like facial hair situation, because boy, does his beard look raggedy and disgusting. Which reminds me, I need to shave. Hey Thorn, chat looking at... Yeah, the chat's here. Everybody's here. We're all here for one of the greatest games, the worst version of one of the greatest games ever made. Blasting some saxophone, as one does. Like, Eggman would have a 2,000-page thread, and it would probably be started by, like, Sonic, and then, like, the Chaotix would be, like, his top lurkers, like, digging up shit on him to post in the thread at a later date. man, I'm close to dying here. Good thing this boss takes a really long time on top of the fact that it's fucking killing me. Oh no, I need some rings. I don't think there are any left though. Just gonna punch him to death. Okay, we burst his head pimple. Okay, we got him. You don't actually have to hit it directly because they couldn't program that, I guess.
Not so hot.
Omega would be an A-log for Eggman? True. Absolutely. Pretty sure I'll play this on... Well, the HD version is vastly superior to this version of the game. The HD version is probably my favorite 3D Sonic game. And that's saying a lot because you know me. You know me. It's a Sonic game that doesn't have Knuckles or Shadow in it, and it manages to be one of my favorite Sonic games. Thoughts on quartering becoming a Bond villain and mass flagging people? So, oh my gosh, am I surprised at all that Jeremy Hambley is false flagging people? Shocking. Shocking turn of events. Sonic Peak leashed on the Nintendo Peak? Indeed. Watching Eggman post on Twitter about taking over Mars, except he actually gets it done unlike Elon. True. He's built multiple spaceships that work. It's just like a bunch of third world furries keep fucking destroying them. I bet the oh yeah, you know what? I think we should go back to Spagonia, guys. I think it's been a hot minute since we've been to Spagonia. Let's go back there. What do we got left? What nations we got? We have 3 continents left. So there's Adabat, Eggman Land. What's the other one? I don't know. I don't remember. I know Empire City's not in this one. Static images are superior to 3D models, especially when they're low-res static images of the 3D models. Alright, let's go to Pickle Lab.
Oh, Sonic, once again, your timing is good.
I hope you don't have any typos this time, Professor Pickle. So-called academic can't spell shit.
After some consideration, I've decided to move the lab. I'm packing now.
Oh, right. All right. There's the Muslim Caliphate that we get to go into. Awesome. I'm excited for that one. Shamar.
The Gaia manuscripts contain a rich record of
I was hoping we'd go to Adabat next, which is one of my favorite countries. Shamar is probably my least favorite one.
Please go on to Shamar ahead of us. We will follow you as soon as preparations are complete.
Does Amy have to wear a burqa? No. She does not abide by their cultures because she's awesome. She's a girl boss. Bad time for Sonic to go... You know how Sonic gets there, right? He ran. Eggman built a bug zapper for Dark Gaia, I guess? That looks like a dick and balls for some reason.
All systems are green. Dark Gaia activation is confirmed on all 7 continents. Electromagnetic homing signals are locked on. All units converging on point 0.
Point 0, that's a great emergency gate song.
Yes, perfect. Gathering Dark Gaia's pieces is such a pain. I'll have them come to me instead.
Why didn't you plan that from the beginning?
Shift in perspective. An idea worthy of Dr. Eggman. Super genius.
Eggman's Japanese name was Dick and Ball Man. Well, you know he's packing a huge hog.
Silence.
Wow, he's just straight up abusive in this one.
Activate the Dark Gaia fusion.
Remember in Sonic Lost World where they just like decided to give him like really edgy dialogue? Everything else about the game is like super baby kid shit, but Eggman is like incredibly edgy in that game.
Granted. Finally, my ambitions will be achieved.
Something about Eggman's mustache like turns transparent. They like fucked up that layer in that cutscene. What does he say? He just says like he like talks about like genocide and shit. It's very weird. He's super edgy. Who's more scary, Eggman or Dr. Evil? I mean, Eggman actually builds pretty scary stuff. You saw how long it took for Dr. Evil to get sharks with laser beams on their head. You know, Kieran died in the Witcher 3 tutorial area by falling down in Kingdom Hearts tutorial. He had to duel Riku and climbed tree mid-duel. Come back to put my phones on to hear. You know he's packing a huge hog while Eggman laughs. What can I say? I know ball. Bad fat distribution. He should check his pituitary gland. He just skips leg day. He never skips gut day, though. Oh, here we are, Shamar. Woo, it's hot. Now, where could the professor's new laboratory be? The first thing to do is see what the locals know. Oh, we really gotta talk about this. He's gonna try to, like, scam me. Wachoo! Thank you, Hassan. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. My sinuses are clogged. A laboratory? You'd better ask one of the young people. Wachoo! You, I think I'm going to melt, huh? Me? I'm Layla. I'm an exchange student. I'm studying at Shamar University. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're looking for a laboratory. Well, well, she's abiding by the cultural norms, I guess. I could use one of those big old Eggman sandwiches right now. So true. I love one of those bad boys. What does gut day involve? Eating seed. You gotta get your daily seed oil intake. Hey, hold it. You guys look mighty suspicious. Me and my big sister are the pretty committee to... Oh, really? I couldn't tell, given your headscarves are covering most of you. Pretty cum kitty. You got it all wrong. We better practice some more. Sigh. Allahu Akbar. Hassan is Hassan's dad, Hassan Picker. Oh, how did you get here? Moving the laboratory was quite an ordeal. I'm glad that's over with. Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you where it was yet, did I? It's alright. The professor is waiting for you, so you'd better hurry along to see him. I guess so. I bet we get to do a night stage. So this is the professor's new lab, is it? Let's go on in. He moved in his assistant's belly. What took you so long? Were you lost? Shut the fuck up. I had to select a lab site that wouldn't be too obvious. I must relay what I have discovered in my analysis of the Gaia manuscripts. Just as I suspected, there is a Temple of Gaia somewhere in Shamar. Unfortunately, I am as of yet unable to pinpoint its location, but surely some of the townspeople will be able to help in that regard. And if I discover anything, I will let you know as well. Now make haste. I was worried about you, Sonic, so I came to help the professor. I want to do something to help. She can't go outside or she'll be stoned to death, though. Sonic is inclusive and PC. Is featuring hijabs woke or based? I can't tell. What's up, waifu Salt Lord? Yes, we are in fact playing the Wii version. You found the professor, did you? I was waiting for you guys to come back. Here, take this tablet and get the Chaos Emerald to the temple as quickly as you can. Why didn't you just tell us that? What's an exchange? Student? Yeah, I guess I do want to know, don't I? We're talking about the planet breaking apart here. Many strange forces are at work. Oh my god, it's gonna be a moon one, isn't it? Yes, we get to do a day stage. Why'd that cutscene look like some Brazilian bootleg game? Reslov, where is your foot avatar? What are you doing? Alright, let's do this. Let's do a day stage. That's fun. It's Easter, come on! Jesus would expect you to keep to your commitments, buddy. He would not be pleased with you either. You swore you'd use the foot for all eternity. How long do I need to have it? At least 30 days. Or I can give you something else. It's up to you. I guess the counter reset. I'll take 2 weeks off. Beat the whole game without realizing you can increase your lives in here. Yeah. What a weird. That's like some like monkey's paw tier like upgrade system though. This stage has like the worst music of the Sonic Day stage. The night stage actually has good music though. How is Jason Griffith screaming "woo" while he's like sick in the recording booth? Even like when like they were leaking, they like did announcement trailers for all the stages when this first came out. Like, I was not excited for this stage. The only Sonic stage with good, the only good Sonic Desert stage is probably Act 1 of Sandopolis. I just feel like Sonic's never done well with deserts. Even Ares Island in Sonic Frontiers is the worst part of that game. We're moving. Oh, I should have jumped. Gee whiz. How was I supposed to know? What am I, psychic? No, I probably had that down at some point. There was a period where, like, the only system I had at my mom's house was a Wii, so I was just, like, playing this version of Sonic Unleashed, like, non-stop for a while. It was just, like, the most recent thing. And that's also how I played the most of Sonic Colors, which is just, like, boring. Snoozeville. Asteroid Coaster is the only cool level in that game. No! Oh, gee, dude. What are these things? I don't even think those are in the HD version of the game. We're not getting that S rank. I just don't think it's happening. Definitely not after that. The power of chicken soup by his own admission. Damn, what a trooper. I'll never understand why they did the segmented boost gauge. What a bizarre design decision. Dimps were always hacks. I'm kidding. The Sonic Advance games are great, but their 3D Sonic games were lacking. Alright, let's check the chat. Do I agree that Sonic would mog all the flashes? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm good.
He would like mog them on Aura alone. Ares Island is, yes, Ares Island is so annoying. Because it's like splitting, it's not like on the map like you can tell, but it's kind of split in half, and getting between the two halves of the island is a nightmare. The stages in Sonic are kind of on the lower end. I do like Tails' minigame stage in Adventure, though. Let me see. I thought the one in 06 where Elise gave you Shield Walker was really good.
Press the X button when you see a line of rings.
Why are you telling me this halfway into the game, Chip?
No problem.
We could already do that. And I've been doing it. The fuck you mean learn how to do a light speed dash? Colors and Generations were a year apart, weren't they? Yeah, Generations is way better. The stage design is still pretty constricted, though, compared to Unleashed, though. Oh, I love collecting 270 rings to advance. Collect rings. We've been doing this shit since Sonic Adventure. Sorry, bro. No amount of record scratching is going to make traditional, like, Middle Eastern music sound good to me.
Piece of cake.
Wait, is this Secret Rings all over again? No, Secret Rings had awesome music. You like the Arabian music. You're alone in that one, Sebastian. I love having my progress gated by collectibles in a non-collectathon game. I liked getting the collectibles in the HD version because I liked looking around like the hubs. Oh my god, how many of these do we gotta do? Reach the goal ring. Oh yeah, we're dodging more jars. Just throw me in a werehog stage already. Awesome. I do not give a fuck about dodging jars. I'm not cutting that corner tight. That's too risky. This really is secret rings. I'm in a desert and I'm dodging jars. And I'm collecting X amount of rings to progress. Whoa! I probably shouldn't have done that, but I wasn't sure if I would make it all the way up the sand. Although Secret Rings was like graphically superior to this game, even though it was like 1 year older.
No problem.
There's a place in France. I wonder if any of the Sonic Twitter IDW fans have ever watched Sonic X, weirdly forgotten. Because it's like, after like the Perfect Chaos arc and the Space Colony arc, it kind of falls off. Finally, I understand why they call it the Skeleton Dome. Like, there's a whole second, like, half of the show that's just about Sonic fighting weird alien robots in space. I gotta collect more. Are you fucking kidding me with these ring collecting missions? Took less time than the last one. Whoever designed this must have really hated the jar centipede boss in Kingdom Hearts. Sonic X fell off after they stopped adapting the games. Yeah, they're just like, what do we do? But like, I think that it was in production around the time those games had already come out. So it's like they couldn't write a whole Sonic Heroes plot, but they did throw the Chaotix in there. With all this traveling around, I think I'm starting to remember something. I get the feeling I have something really important to do. I don't really know what makes me think that, though. In any case, we'd better go check in with the professor. Let's go back to the lab. Imagine Chris Thorndike going to Soliana. He would have been the one that dies, right? No, he cries and releases the flames of disaster. They go back in time, and he's the Duke's son. I've just, this very moment, finalized the compilation of my most recent research findings. According to my analysis, there's a temple of God somewhere in Adabat. Yes! Let's go there! I love Adabat. Fuck Shamar. Hey, Sonic, you and Chip are rolling along like a well-oiled machine. Did I watch the Sonic 90s show? Which, I watched all of them to some extent. I never watched much of Sad AM. What do I do? Do we just suffer through Shamar at night? Do we just do it? Let's just do it. Let's do Shamar. We'll do Shamar and then wrap up. Like, we'll save Adabat for like the whole stream next time because I love Adabat and we'll do that. Why does that guy have his mustache in the wrong spot? The Japanese don't understand European physiognomy. I'm afraid. The one that came out in '93, is that Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog? Because that's my favorite one. I have the whole series on DVD. Shamar, yeah, Shamar Knight has good music. It sounds like porn music. I'm glad you got inside the door. You still have a long way to go, though. Good luck. Damn, bitch, you didn't have the other tablet? Thanks for nothing. With all the continents all broken up like this, there are hardly any tourists. Well, let's keep it that way. It's a tough time to be a tour guide. There's nothing I can do about it either. Watch out in Shamar, they might send a really mean tweet out. Oh, Reznov, you put the foot back on! You spoke with the professor, right? You need to find the temple door immediately. I may not be of much assistance, but you have my full... Well, thanks for nothing? Thanks, I guess? Wachoo! Pardon me, so you're traveling around. Where are you off to next? Adabat, eh? I've heard you've been turned upside down by that earthquake. Don't tell me you fellows are... never mind. Achoo, doll. I gotta go there anyway. Oh, wait, no, here we go. I think we go to the food market, and then we can proceed. My pop said he wanted to talk to you. You know that old man, Asan? He could be a bit long-winded, but don't hold that against him. Seems he's taken a shine to you. Thinks of you as his own grandkids. Really? He's known us for like 2 days. Okay, we just talked to him, but I guess we'll talk to him again. Wachu Blotch? Oh my god! Black Sonichu reference? Blake? In my Sonic game? You're searching for the temples of Gaia, are you? Nothing gets by me. When I heard about your travels, I knew immediately. Well, why didn't you just say so? I have something you youngsters are going to need. This tablet. Yeah, I need that. No, I don't want it. Well, oh, just take it. Does he sneeze in the HD version too? Yeah, let's do Shamar and get that frig out of here. They slipped up, they admitted it's all connected. Sonic Underground had a badass theme, and that's all you can say about it. Well, I guess it also had Knuckles in it. It also had the worst animation of all 3 of the shows. Is this Iran, or... I don't know. I don't know what shithole country it's supposed to be. Alright. I have 1 more cup of coffee worth in my coffee pot, so I'm gonna go get that before I subject myself to another 5 rounds of Werehog gameplay. So, let me just do this. Let me get some coffee, and we'll get back to it. Okay, we're back. Sonic Saturday was keynote to young Zorik. I mean, I'm sure it holds up pretty well. I just... You know, I'll never understand the people like, I wish they'd bring back Sally Acorn. It's like she was never in the games, except for Sonic Spinball, which doesn't count. They threw the Freedom Fighters in there because I don't think they realized they weren't supposed to do that. And nobody played far enough into that fucking game to know they were there. But, you know, the Freedom Fighters do have a lot more aura than any of the IDW characters that they've introduced. Like, I read some IDW, I forget how far I got, but, like, every new character they introduced was so lame. Alright, we're in the mean streets of Shamar at night. At least we're not a woman running around here at night. Get ready for the fucking best jazz music you've ever heard in your life. Only shows still on TV when I was young were Underground and Mario 3, rented Zelda and Mario World on DVD once. It's weird that there's like multiple Mario shows, but they all kind of blend into each other, except for the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I hate how IDW Sonic talks and acts like a 50-year-old lesbian. Yeah, like, I see a lot of arguments like, Sonic wouldn't talk like that, and I'm like... I mean, Sonic doesn't make, like, stupid, like, quips mid-game. He does it in, like, the cutscenes, which are few and far between, but in-game, he's not making, like, zingers and one-liners. He usually takes things fairly seriously. Especially, like, prior to, like, you know, Sonic Colors ruining everything. Sally and Co. were in Sonic Seek and Find book I had as a kid. Can I kill this guy? Yeah, die. The only IDW characters who posted are girls. Are there even IDW guys? Yeah, they introduced two, like skunk guys named Rough and Tumble, which is the lamest thing I've ever seen. And then there's this like evil scientist character who looks like some shit out of like Darkwing Duck. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, I couldn't take any of it seriously. I was like, nah. You're no Antoine de Coulette, I'm sorry. You're no Rotor, okay? Never read the IDW comics, but I heard it was very Reddit. It is. It is very Reddit. And Ian Flynn has full creative control over everything, so like he took the one good character design they came up with in like later Archie, which is Scourge, and just said, what if it was a girl? And that's like a character that a lot of like furries simp for some reason. Antoine was the key. He was a funnier character than we had before. He was French and thus was obnoxious and self-centered, and nobody liked him. I'll take Tommy the Turtle over any of the IDW characters. No joke. Can I, like, throw this bomb thing, or, like, what? Okay, there you go. Those things are fucking annoying. I love having two whole combos, which are YX, 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 or XY, XY, XY. Bayonetta, eat your heart out. Only Sonic comic I had no characters in it, so I learned my lesson. It feels like a lot of IDW characters are meant to be in Disney, not Sonic. Is that weird? There's even a beetle girl. Yeah, there's like a beetle girl. There's like an octopus guy. That's like, I'm trying to think, like, are there any, like, notable sea creature characters in Sonic? Storm doesn't count. Oh, I can go in there. Genuinely lose a bunch of backgrounds. Only an Archie. Okay. Yeah, no, like, even Infinite feels a little weird. Like, there's not like wolves in Sonic before Sonic Frontiers, but then we're getting wolves and jackals and bears and shit. Like, prior to that, the only bear we had was Bark, and he looks nothing like the bears in Sonic Forces. Big the Cat caught all the sea creature characters and vored them in his big round belly. Any Sonic artists make their own Sonic OC in MS Paint? I think I did that when I was like 11. And it was just a recolor of Emerald. I was Metal Sonic type. Every Sonic OC is just a recolor of some character. If it gets more complicated than that, you're getting a little out of hand. Like, you know, you have all those people who, like, draw Sonic characters that are, like, fucking, like, Kingdom Hearts characters with fur. It's like, okay, you're getting a little, getting a little out of pocket. Sonic character designs are very simple. The more complicated your Sonic character gets, the more out of place they look, which is a big problem with the IDW characters. You gotta get that guy up there. Fuck these guys. I gotta get that little guy. I'm gonna bully him first. Will you force Evan to play Sonic Dreams Collection with you? What is Sonic Dreams Collection? Isn't that like a mobile thing? I haven't played any of the Sonic mobile games since the original Sonic Dash. Because it's like, mobile games are like transient, so it doesn't really matter. If your Mobian is wearing more than shoes, handgear, and a hat, you're doing it wrong. Even a hat is pushing it. Evan says, no, no, no. It's a horror creepypasta fan game. Oh, Kieran showed me that once. That's the one with like Eggman, like looking through the window with like binoculars. Which is worse, Ken Pender's Sonic or IDW, hands down, easily. Like, Ken Penders gave us Echidna Wakanda. Like, what does IDW give us? A skunk character, a lesbian wolf character, a lesbian lemur character. So no. If it's not in the games, I don't consider it canon anyway. Like, people are like, oh my god, they brought Gemerald back in Chaotix Case Files. Like, I am not listening to a bunch of voice actors jerk each other off pretending to be Sonic characters. I'm not doing it. It doesn't count. It's not real Sonic stuff. I don't care. IDW gave us Sonic in a Kamen Rider outfit. Cringe. Archie gave us Sonic fighting Eggman Galactus, which is way better and cooler. The video is downloading. Okay. Sonic OC reveal when. I'll make a Thorin the Hedgehog or something. I'll figure it out. I will pay Saber to draw that for me. I'll like figure out a Sonic OC based on Thorin Oakenshield in the Hobbit movies. Chris Chan's OCs were so bad. I mean, like, Punchy Sonichu was just Knuckles with Chinese people eyes. Why did Sonic Frontiers randomly mention Tangle? You know what? I'm so glad I don't remember that. And they threw... Because Ian Flynn was definitely seeing what he could get away with. There's no other reason for that. Like, there's no way... Like... Oh, the fat guys are in this game. They're just, like, way later. Because I'm pretty sure they show up as early as Spagonia in the HD one. Fucker. You can't just be a hedgehog that's so basic. Pick some... Well, it has to be one that's in the franchise. I'm not doing, like, some Daniel Moore shit and making a panda. What is Bean, anyway? Is he a duck? If he's a duck, that makes the fucked up looking duck character in IDW even more egregious. We need a Sonic 2D fighting game. We already got one. It's called Sonic the Fighters. It is available on either the Sonic Gems collection or I think you can play it in Yakuza 6.
Wow, I rule!
Sonic franchise and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Bean is a woodpecker. That makes sense. Technically, Starline is a platypus. Starline, right? That's his name. Well, he looks like a duck. He looks like like I said, he looks like a character from Darkwing Duck. Looney Tunes Ass World. No, not Looney Tunes. Lunatics Unleashed. Okay, get your Looney Tune lore right if you're gonna compare it to Sonic. Okay. Come on, Evan. Get your head in the game. The Sonic game. We're at the Scorched Rock. Like Looney Tunes. I only just started what Lunatics Unleashed was like a week ago. I know, like, people say, I've never watched it. People say it's like egregiously bad, but it strikes me as one of those things that, like, if it wasn't connected to Looney Tunes, people probably would have thought it was fine. One Piece is trying so hard to be half serious and half Looney Tunes now. I will never watch it. If it doesn't have the 4Kids theme song, it's not proper One Piece anyway. Let's be real. If I'm not hearing yo ho ho, he took a bite of gobble gobble, how can I watch it? Only real ones remember Lunatics Unleashed. Is Lunatics Unleashed that superhero spin-off? Yes, where they're all wearing like black, like skin-tight costumes. It was the idea of all time. 4Kids made One Piece. They did the original US dub, and it aired alongside Sonic X. So Usopp was voiced by Jason Griffith, the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. And Sanji's cigarette was turned into a lollipop. 4Kids dubs are so true, unironically true. We don't play about 4Kids around here. One Piece would be nothing without 4Kids, damn right. They're willing to give randos off-the-street jobs instead of hiring the same cast for everything. 4Kid Sanji doesn't die of lung cancer based. Yeah, he just has some mild tooth decay. But he's a pirate, so he probably buys citrus fruits to stave off scurvy as it is. Hereby banning you from shit-talking One Piece if you don't watch the live-action show. Man, they made Luffy brown. Ain't no way I'm watching that. Lunatics was 10 years too late. The spin-off edgy TMNT superhero teams like the Mighty Ducks and Gargoyles were hot stuff in the 90s. I mean, like, aesthetically, it just looked like SWAT cats anyway, so, like, you're not gonna beat that. Oh, I have to throw water at this guy. Awesome. That sounds like a really fun mechanic. You cunt. Luffy is brown, he's supposed to be Brazilian? Well, he's anime brown, which is to say he's white. Like Light Yagami, who is quote-unquote Japanese and has light brown hair. Misa, you could get away with casting with a Japanese person because she canonically wears wigs because she's a model. In the mid-2000s, nobody watches Cartoon Network for Lunatics, just Toonami and Billy and Mandy. Fair. All according to Keikaku. She wears wigs because Lupus got her hair. It's possible. Remember when they cast fucking Lakeith Stanfield as as L in the live-action Death Note movie, which I liked? It's a good movie, but Lakeith Stanfield is the worst. He's the worst in everything. They should stop casting him in things, because he has never, once in his life, made a movie better by being in it. Ripping Friends! Oh, that was a really, that's a deep pull. Like, what if AEW declared themselves the winner of the Monday Night Wars 20 years fucking late? We're not even sidling along now, where they're just like walking along a wall. Do you think Margaret Qualley regrets being in Death Note now that she's famous? Was she in that? I'll have to rewatch it. She was Misa. I don't remember. I watched it once. I just remember it had some good kills, and Willem Dafoe was good. The Death Note film, he dyes his hair brown. Wow, that's not very Japanese of you now, is it? No, Sonic, we don't want to hang on those guys. Oops. She was literally the real bad guy of the movie. How? Oh, right, she, like, encourages him to keep killing people or something. I don't remember the plot much. Like I said, I remember the kills were good. I feel like it's a decent, like a Final Destination knockoff. One Piece live action being accepted today is proof that live action DBZ was ahead of its time. Yeah, but One Piece live action doesn't have the aura of Dragon Ball Evolution. Let's be honest here. And the best live action movie adaptation ever is Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson. And I say that with no hint of irony. I love that movie. I own it on Blu-ray and everything. I also have Dragon Ball Evolution on Blu-ray. And then tries to kill Light and take the Death Note, and he kills her. Yeah, I remember they both die at the end. Like, don't they fall out of, like, a Ferris wheel or something? Alone in the Dark? Is Alone in the Dark an anime adaptation? The Japanese films are pretty straightforward adaptations. It just stops after the 4th volume. Is that, when L dies, do they, like, just try to correct the mistakes of the past and pretend Nier and Mello didn't happen? That was really, like, we don't know where to go from here. They're very strange. Why did they do that? She dies, he lives. Death Note does not fucking interfere with physics and reality. L still dies, but that's where it ends, yeah. Well, he's not Lakeith Stanfield, so that's a point in its favor. ER speaks of this? But I enjoyed the Death Note. It's not the train wreck people make it out to be. It's just kind of crappy, which is just like, whatever. I'll take a crappy horror movie, I don't care. The author really wanted Light to win. I wanted him to win too when I was like a teenager, but then you rewatch it and you're like, wow, he's such an asshole. Werehog's final finisher, the Earthshaker, can deal massive damage to a broad area. Press the button after the 4th hit in a combo. I'm not gonna remember to do that. This combat is so simple. There's just no reason to do that shit. Uwe Ball film reviews. I mean, I do own Blubberella and Postal on DVD. Imagine being the guy who created the Ferris wheel for it to only be used as a tool for tragedy in media. Sometimes it's used for romance, though. Your feet are screaming in pain. That's the curse of the feet profile picture. What the fuck? Why didn't it go anywhere? Now it goes somewhere when all the enemies are right next to me. Very good physics. Let me try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I feel like that didn't do much for me, so we will probably forget that exists. Author Starlight is a victim of the Death Note, pretty much Walter White for the non-weebs out there. I mean, he should have, like, at least suffered a little. He just kind of, like, loses at the end. Although he is basically Walter White before Walter White was a thing, which is pretty cool. Breaking Bad is a ripoff, just like every Darren Aronofsky movie is a ripoff of Satoshi Kon. Haven't thrown Uwe Ball reviews of Bikino? What, like a team up? An epic team up move? I could definitely do that. He loses and everything goes back to before L ordered the entire world. Light took the potato chip and ate it. Very relatable. Very relatable to American sensibilities, that's for sure. I never use the finishers, except for the bees. If I could read through all of Death Note a dozen times, got the box set as a birthday. It's a great, great show. Like, I could rewatch it. It's just, like, aesthetically perfect. The music is great. The pacing is great. Even the latter parts where with, like, Nier and Mello aren't as bad as people make them out to be. It's just, like, the dynamic of Light and L is lost, and that's a huge part of what makes the show so good. But it could be worse. Arid Sands is in Unleashed looks way more fun than Unleashed HD. Well, because like 2/3 of the game are Werehog in this version, they like I guess they're like we really got to make these levels at least visually interesting. Whereas in the HD version, the Werehog levels there's just like one and done. Arid Sands on comic box set. I did see the show on Netflix eventually. I mean, I watched the show as it was coming out. Like, me and my brother would stay up late to watch it. This game really has just got... No, it's more God of War-y in the HD version. This combat is not God of War. You're literally just alternating buttons, and that's the combos. Watching Haruhi Elderweeb maxing. I've never watched it. I remember when it was like big and people wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, and everyone had a Haruhi character profile picture on internet forums. Let's try a finisher. Nope, got hit mid-finisher, so we're not doing that. Every time I use the finishers, I'm just taught don't use the finishers because they're a waste of time. Should have made arenas for the werehog levels. This is just slow as shit. Slow as shit as I remember it. Yeah. Yeah, the werehog levels in this version are really like, ugh. Really dragging their feet. And the platforming isn't even good. The platforming is like not... It's really iffy and unreliable. Like the jump button is like straight up like not responsive at times, so you'll just like not double jump or something and Sonic will just die. Attacks use Fate, yes. Well, I'm playing on a classic controller, but on the PS2, like the way I understand it is like the combos are laid out differently on the PS2 version. But like these controls are mapped for the Wii remote, because you're supposed to be swinging your arms around like a spurge, which I can't be bothered to do. Maybe when we inevitably do Sonic and the Black Knight, but not for this game. We done? Oh, no, we gotta fight big guys now. Killed one. Let's try that finisher on this guy. Oh, I didn't even know I had that one. That was cool. The moves are also just easier to execute in the HD version. Turning Point Fall. I already said when I get someone drops a $100 dono, I will play Turning Point Fall of Liberty. I will not. There's very little I'm willing to do to suffer playing that game again. Legendary without even like the mythological beasts. I cannot afford it right now. How many more levels are there? Altar of Oblivion. Oh, speaking of altars, I finally got the Jack-specific vector, so I now have all the chaotics, so I can create my shrine to Knuckles' chaotics. Sega doesn't have the balls to give us classic chaotics figures, though. They're pathetic weaklings. Do you buy the theory that the werehog has stretchy arms because they canceled a Rystar game? No. That would be cool, though. It would be cool if they used the mechanics at play here to make a Rystar game, but all the reviewers said the werehog was bad because they were lying, because reviewers are evil, and game journalists are scum of the earth, pieces of shit, who should be skinned alive. Would Loker genuinely be Kino? I was watching like some YouTube video, and it's like people of different ages like answering questions. There's this guy who looked exactly like Charlie Kirk. It was weird. Turning Point USA Fall of Liberty Low Kirk really true Kino video game. Look, we don't. No one has to do a single $100 donation. If we hit $100 in a single stream, I would do Turning Point Fall of Liberty, and I would make so many hilarious Liberty Bibberty jokes. Have you ever seen that funny commercial from Liberty Mutual? It really makes me want to buy insurance. I think Charlie Kirk was playing that game when he came up with the name. He's just the world's biggest Turning Point Fall of Liberty fan. I can believe it. Oh, man. Trials and tribulations of being a werehog, huh? We'll get through this eventually. Oh, I hear enemies spawning in the distance while I'm trying to do this. That's fucking great. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here. Have you pirated the new Super Mario movie yet? I need a Kino review. Movie Bob already reviewed it. I highly recommend watching it because he is the premier authority on the Mario Brothers movie. I will trust no other opinions on the Mario Brothers movie besides Movie Bob. So I highly recommend you watch his review of it. And tell him I sent you. Make sure if you watch the Mario Galaxy movie review by Movie Bob, you tell him that I directed you to his channel so that he knows his strongest soldier is still out there fighting for him. Contributing to Loker, can you? Alright, so between you and Zoso, that brings us to 13, right? Am I doing 12? He gave 5, you gave 7. So we're let me do the math right. Let me do the math. That's 88. If we can get another $88, 88, brother. We can do Turning Point Fall of Liberty. I will absolutely get a fucking copy of that piece of shit game and stream it the whole way through, the best of my ability. Away from let's hit the goal. Come on. It doesn't even reach the guy you use the combo on. What a piece of shit. I'll start donating every stream until it happens. I will tally it up then. If we can hit $100 in the month of April, I will do it. Because I'm not Darkside Phil. I'm not making the big bucks on YouTube. I can't get $100 a stream like him. Let's be real, guys. I don't want to play Turning Point unless it's on the back of a $100 bill. Look, if you've seen me stream Legendary, you know I will not even play Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, which I own still. Like, they're fucking, what are they called? Spark Unlimited. They're a cursed game developer. I hate their games. They're the only studio on Earth where, like, they can have the coolest concept in the world, and I will just say, oh, well, those guys made it. It probably fucking sucks. Like, there's just no way. The wings strategy for e-begging. Plus, I also don't own a copy of Turning Point, so I have to buy it. Or I could pirate it, I guess, but I don't know how to do that.
This iron crate doesn't look like it would.
Thanks, Chip. What, was there like did that wooden crate burn earlier? Why are you telling me that? Look, no one likes furries. It's not e-begging, it's just having some dignity. I will not subject myself to that degree of torture for nothing. Spark Unlimited won a Writers Guild Award for Lost Planet 3 before folding. Wow, congratulations. I probably wouldn't play Lost Planet 3 either. I would play the other two Lost Planet games, though. I fucking love Lost Planet 1 and 2. Good stuff. I don't have any copies of them because I had them on 360 and I got rid of my 360 years and years and years ago. The Lost Planet Trilogy. E-begging is funny to me because isn't having a job just IRL begging? You're selling your labor. Well, I don't consider this labor. This is me having fun playing one of my favorite video games that all of you enjoy. I know you're all fellow Sonic heads in the chat, especially Evan. Wow, guys, we gotta solve this puzzle. Holy smokes. Wow. I'm scared of Kano. Is there any Sonic game you genuinely wouldn't play even for money? No. I don't... Apart from Sonic Colors, which is like the only one off the top of my head that I don't like, no. I would still play it. I would still stream it. I love Sonic too much to let trash like Colors get in the way of my love of streaming them. I would even stream Free Riders if I had a working Kinect and a 360. I would stream Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. No question. Easily. Lost Planet 3 is bizarre. Don't play it. No. Oh, Spark Unlimited game isn't good? No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're telling me this for the first time. Oops. I didn't mean to drop it. Yeah, let's just slap him around a little. Funny they tried to reboot Sonic with Boom and it didn't work. And you had former, like, Jak and Daxter devs working on it. How did they fuck it up so bad? Oh, we got a red big guy this time. It's serious now. Same enemy, but a different color. Look at him. Look at his little walk. He's adorable. Can I go Super Saiyan or what? Oh, I have to be at a complete stop for it to fucking trigger. Of course. Alright, we got his ass. Not all Naughty Dog devs. Yeah, someone had to get the coffee. Obviously. Pity Award, the writing that game was some fucking Naughty Dog shit and gameplay was worse than Mass Effect. How is it worse than... Oh, is that the year Mass Effect Andromeda came out or something? At least stream Balan Wonderworld, Yuji Naka's last laundered game before Square Enix nailed his ass for insider training for Gacha game. I hear he's out of house. Oh, thank God. Free my boy. He can go back to making beautiful, masterful works of art. Tomonobu Itagaki just died. We need Yuji Naka back on the streets. The blue arms weren't that bad. Who could possibly overreact? So true. Wow, the target time is 10 minutes. That's great. I was off by 1 rank. Fuck you. Attack power up! Use most of Dark Gaia's power. Secret illustration. Check it out later. Secret illustration. Check it out later. I got a tablet fragment adorned with a blue jewel. Epic. That's another tablet fragment for it. Now we just need red and blue pieces for the Temple Guardian to make them into a planet tablet. Next stop, Adabat Village. Let's go, Sonic. Alright. Well, that's my time. I'll save Adabat for next stream. We've got Adabat, and then Eggman Land is after that. So we'll probably finish this next stream. Speedrun times for Eggman Land were genuinely like an hour on... I beat Eggman Land in like 15 minutes! But to be fair, I got all the hot dog missions, like, I've done all the hot dog missions like a dozen times, so... It's nothing to me. Me, a legendary Sonic gamer, no issues whatsoever. But, you know, posers maybe have a hard time beating that stage in under 20 minutes. Who can say? I can't remember if Flynn mentioned Sonic's Werehog adventures in Frontiers. They mention the Gaia manuscripts very briefly. Because how do you have the plot of Frontiers without acknowledging that there's a giant demon living at the center of the earth? But, alright guys, thanks for chilling. I'll be back on Tuesday. Like I said, it's either going to be Silent Hill Downpour or Metroid Other M. based on whether or not Eli is able to get that thumbnail in time. If not, then we'll just do Downpour, which I've been meaning to do forever anyway. But for now, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Easter. He is risen. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out. All right, have a good one.